What are the differences in diamonds? And should people be concerned with how clear the diamonds are? Like you got VVS, VS, and then what's after that?
SI1, SI2, I1, I2.
And then you also have lab diamonds.
There's lab diamonds now, yeah.
Okay, what are the differences between these?
So first,
the clarity, correct?
Yeah. So there's 4 C's. There's clarity, color, cut, and carat. Carat is the size. Cut is actually very important, which most people don't even look at, which is how well the diamond is cut. Just how many facets. Is it an ideal cut? Like there'll be a diamond dispersion of light is, if it's an ideal cut, we'll have more light dispersion than if it was a good cut or very good cut. Then there's color, which is graded from D, E, F, G all the way down to Z. And then there's clarity. Clarity becomes the most popular thing. But clarity's VVS stands for very, very small inclusions. What that is just imperfections in the diamond naturally. And so the less imperfections, the higher it is on the scale. VS goes to VS, very small inclusions, then small inclusions, then included. And inclusions are just imperfections. So that's the grading. Now there's lab diamonds is like, you know how the rough comes from the earth? Mm-hmm. The rough in lab diamonds is made in the lab. The cutting process, everything else remain the same. The grading process remains the same. Chemically, they are the same, and but they were originated from the lab.
But it is a real diamond.
It is a diamond. Like chemically, it's a diamond. But there's ways to tell the difference. We have machines in our store that will pick up lab-grown diamonds. You know, yeah. So they don't. I always say that once. They make a handheld. This machine is big, like it's a $10,000 machine. That most, those kids on the street are not going to have this. Okay. But eventually there will be one.
There'll be one that
a handheld machine that you can just pull up on somebody and test
say
if
this
they're
is
lab
or is
a natural,
or lab or natural.
Yeah, earth mind. Earth mind is the opposite of lab.
But should that matter?
Should it matter? It's up to you. Like, it's up to you. I mean, then, you always had alternatives. Okay. If the guy who was wearing moissanites, it probably doesn't matter.
What's moissanites?
Moissanite's trash. That's what I'm saying. it's.
Those things be shining when I see them on Instagram, boy.
Man, so does CZs.
So does what?
CZs.
What is CZs?
Cubic zirconia.
Oh, okay. Cubic zirconia.
Yeah.
That's fake.
That's fake, and so is moissanite.
So moissanite, but what is that? Is that a stone or rock?
It is a stone. It's its own stone. That is.
Why it looks so shiny, like glitter?
But dog, that thing is too shiny. It's shinier than I would say. I've seen, because I like to look at diamonds. So I've seen a lab grown diamond and like a VVS and a VS. The lab grown looks nicer in quality than the VVS and the VS. Is that because it's lab grown?
The VVS, VS, the lab grown is graded on the same scale as diamonds are graded. So you can have a VS lab grown and you can have a VVS natural. The VVS natural will shine more.
Okay. And what's a baguette?
Baguette is a different cut of the diamond. Okay. Meaning it's still a diamond. You can cut diamonds in different shapes. You can cut them in baguette cut, emerald cut, radiant cut, cushion cut. You've heard of that.
Yes.
And
doing this for content reason, as you can tell.
Yeah. The round is the most popular. The round is the most expensive still.
Okay.
And so lab growns, you don't find included lab growns. Okay. Because the cutting and the making and the polishing of the diamond is all done by hand. Only the lab grown, the rough is made in the lab. So if you get a bad rough, they're not going to go through the whole process of cutting it and making it perfect, because that's all done by hand. That's expensive to do. They're just going to throw that shit out and make a new one, because you can just make a new rough.
And you got colors, because you got me these yellow canaries.
Right.
It took you a minute to get these too.
Yeah, it's like we don't,
you had to find them for me.
Yeah, I don't have the sources that well in the colored stones as I do with white stones. So, but it was a couple more phone calls than usual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this: Does the lab grown, the lab diamonds? Do you think that's eventually going to affect like the jewelry business?
I think it already has. Yeah, I think it is very much. I feel like the richest people are the ones who are like, man, I don't want to spend that much on this.
Yeah.
I just wear lab. No one's ever gonna second guess me, because everyone knows who I am or how much money I got. So I feel like those. I mean, I see the reasoning.
Right.
Yeah.